Welcome to EnduringTechnologyPress.com. I'm Eric, and I'm here today making some whole wheat pie shells. And a lot of people might think that if you're going to make something sweet, it shouldn't be whole wheat or any other whole grain. And I reject that. You get a lot of extra flavor out of whole grain products that wouldn't normally be there in what is basically gluten and starch in a white flour. So it can really complement some of your sweet goods very nicely. And so I've got whole wheat flour here, stuff that we've just milled this morning, and I've got a pound of lard, and you can make this into a fraction of the size of the recipe, but I tend to like to make a bunch of pie shells at once, usually to use one right away and the rest freeze. That way you can pull them out and make an instant pie. So I'm going to cut the lard in until it's about pea size consistency, and then I've got my egg and my vinegar, and here I'm going with 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Again, give it a stickier, add a little bit more stickiness to the dough. Because you've got that higher fiber content, you need to compensate slightly. So I'll go mix that in, and then when I come back to roll it out, I'll show you what we've got. Okay, so it was a little bit of a warm day. I didn't feel like chilling my dough again. So instead I rolled it out on parchment paper, and that's a good easy trick. Got my pie shells ready. Invert a pie shell over this. Slip a hand underneath, flip it around, and peel off the parchment paper. So I'll use one of these today. Plan on making a rhubarb custard pie, which is one of my favorite pies. If you haven't tried it, you have to. So we've got the whole wheat crust. We'll fix a couple of the cracks in there, and the rest we'll go ahead and we'll freeze those. So for the recipe, you can follow the show notes below and go to the EnduringTechnologyPress.com website, and don't hesitate to use whole wheat and whole grain flours in a lot more of your baking. It's a really awesome way to improve your health and nutrition, and also increase the diversity of tastes and textures that you get out of your food. Thanks.